holes in this casting are rough. They've got rust in them, and they're pretty well pitted. So I want to hone them out. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to make up a little hone. Now this piece of wood dowel is 1/4 inch. That's smaller than the smallest hole that I want to hone out. I just take this little dovetail saw. You can use a hacksaw. Hacksaw works. I just happen to have this dovetail saw handy. And I cut a groove down through there. And I take a piece of emery paper. Doesn't need to be very big because all I'm going to do is have enough to go in there and rub against the inside of the hole. Now I put the sandpaper on there, tuck it through the groove, and wind it around clockwise. Now why clockwise? Well, you'll see in a minute. Then I put it in the chuck of a drill motor. And I take my casting, which I want to hone the holes in, and I clamp it up into the vise. Doesn't need to be really tight, just got to be enough to hold it. And I wrap the sandpaper around that dowel. Got it just a little bit too long, I think. Yep. Tear off about 1/2 inch or so. You can always take some more off, but it's a little hard to put some back on. And just run it back and forth in a hole. Now the shaft goes in there, spins freely. It's a little loose, so you don't want to take a whole lot out of there. The rust has already made that hole bigger. It's reduced the size of the shaft and increased the size of the hole. Now we'll do the other two. Slide the sandpaper in there, wrap it around clockwise. Did you see why I wanted to do it clockwise? Yep, that's the way the drill turns. And just running in and out of there enough to clean it. You don't need to go too far. There. That's got that taken care of. A little rattle in it, but it spins freely. And this shaft works quite nicely. Now I can paint this housing. Now we just wait for the paint to dry. Those are just a couple little jobs that I needed to do. And if I do them when I need to, rather than waiting until they pile up, that means the next time I go to do a job, I don't have to stop in the middle and do something else. Makes the jobs go a lot faster. I've been using YouTube analytics for years to tell me if I'm doing a good job or not. and it seems like we're doing better. Subscribers are up, views are up, but still, for all the views that we're getting, only about 17% of you guys are subscribers. Now, I know you're coming back more than once. Why don't you take a second and click that subscriber button? Don't forget to ring the bell too. That'll notify you when the next video is coming up. So take a moment, subscribe, and stop back at Old Sneelock's workshop tomorrow too. We'll be waiting for you. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.